Aquarius, it's September. Welcome to my channel, Starchaeology Tarot. I'm Desi. I will be your Starchaeologist, aka tarot reader for this September reading. Just want to get some divine messages to you guys, tell you what's up, what's going on in other planes here for you, what's in the 5D that needs to manifest in the 3D for you right now. Give you guidance, help align you with your highest self, your highest path, your highest good. What resonates is what is meant for you, what doesn't is not. If you have liked, subscribed, engaged with this channel in any way, I so appreciate you. You are such an important part of this community. For those of you who have become patrons of mine, I love you. Thank you. You are helping me continue this work and provide this service for you. If you haven't considered becoming a patron, check out that link below. I built a Patreon. I built a Patreon so that I can do more intensive, in-depth, diverse readings for the Starchaeology Tarot community. If you look forward to your astrological reading each month, please become a patron, because those are only available every single month on my Patreon. Here on YouTube, I rotate what signs are posted each month, so you won't have access to all 12 signs each month if you're not a patron. And then beyond that, there are moon transit readings, daily card pulls, pick a pile readings, just spontaneous live readings that I hope to be doing with my patrons and engaging in that way. Also, more customized readings for individuals are available at the higher tiers. Asking a question each month with a card pull, an in-depth, full 1-hour tarot reading each month for my third tier patrons. But at the very least, if you really support the work that I'm doing here, it would mean so much just to become a first tier patron. It's only $8 a month. It's very affordable, and it will help me to continue this work and make it even better for you. So thank you in advance. Okay, Aquarius, let's jump right into your September tarot reading. Aquarius, you have the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the Emperor, ooh, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. This month is about mental clarity for you. It's about making a decision, acting on an idea, either a decision, an idea, or a new way of thinking, a new intellectual approach to something. Maybe it's a new belief system. You're coming off of a time where you've been working really hard, keeping your head down, just almost on this pipeline of productivity, of just like, I am in this apprentice mode, I am working, I'm going to become a master. There's really no choice in this. There's no decision in this. It's like the path reveals itself the more I walk on the path, and that has been in your past. Now what you're finding is you're in this period of rest, and I think it's because it's being influenced by this Ace of Swords. Like, you have a new idea now about this path. You have a new idea about the master that you want to be, the mastery that you want to work towards, and what you want to contribute to the world in a physical way, like your craft. Or just like what you're working hard to create. Like, maybe it's a family, maybe it's not a craft at all. Maybe it's just like, what I want to create is meaningful connection with people in my life, and you have this new idea. It's like this light bulb goes off this month where you have this new idea, or something clears for you. The fog clears, and you have this mental clarity of what your journey has been so far, of this path that you've been on, and you're kind of seeing it differently, and it causes you to pause, to mentally detach, rest, like really take a mental rest, because it's almost like you need to turn off the system in order to then be working outside or thinking outside of the system, to be thinking in with this new mental clarity. You don't want to just revert to old thinking patterns immediately as you're getting this new download about something new, this new idea. So it's like, wow, I got to power everything down so that then I can really reassess what this new idea is, this new decision that's percolating, or this mental clarity that's coming up. But you can't do it without the mental detachment, I think, from your past, the mental detachment from that past journey, from that path, and also from like the expectations that have been wrapped up in that path. Like we tell ourselves belief systems like, well, I did this for this long because I know that it will get me here. But when we're at a place where we're like, actually, maybe it's not taking me where I need to go, it's almost like we got to undo that conditioning of telling ourselves over and over and over again, especially when we've been on autopilot. Like, this is going to get me what I want. This is going to get me what I want. Like, we need to turn off that autopilot instruction so that we can really like think outside of it, question it, think differently. So I think what I'm seeing most about you, Aquarius, is you're going from being this apprentice, going from having someone else dictate the path for you and just kind of following the signs, to being someone who makes the signs, to being someone who makes the path, who defines the path. The Emperor card, I mean, this is about you are reordering your life. What you are coming into when you are able to mentally reattach after this time of rest, attachment, reflection, what you come to is realizing actually that you're a lot more powerful than you thought you were, that you have a much bigger say in this, that you can design your path. You don't have to just follow the path because that's the way people have gone before, or that's the way that they say to do it. Like, you can forge a new path if you want to, if that's what's right for you, if that's what's aligned with this new idea, with this new clarity, or that decision. This is about your will. This is about using your will to create the future that you want. And sometimes that means building roads through nature. It doesn't mean surrendering to what's already there. It's not surrendering, working with our environment, working with nature, allowing ourselves to co-create with these like external forces. It's like, no, this is society. This is like the energy of like, oh, that's an overgrown forest now. Now I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm going to make that into a city. I'm making something of that. And it comes really just from this thing that's so particular to humankind, like humankind's effect on nature, which on the natural world, which, has its light and dark sides. This is about harnessing the light side of that. Really paving a road where there is none. Bringing order to chaos, I'm hearing. And also I'm seeing this as like you climbing a ladder in society by not necessarily even following society's rules. It's like by creating your own rules. Others of you, let me if that didn't resonate, I do think others of you, it's like you reach the mastery that you're reaching this month because you have followed the rules for so long. But now at this level, at the level that you're at, you realize that the rules are made to be broken. Like the rules are not there at some point the rules go from being instructive and helpful to being limiting. And that could be the precipice that you are on this month, of going from being like, okay, I needed these rules, to now being like, oh, what I need to do is actually defy these rules. I need to build my own city. I gotta build this my way. I gotta do this my way. Very masculine, dominant energy. That's what you're coming into this month. That's what you're resting up for. That's what this new idea is forcing you into. This might be new territory for you, Aquarius. This might be like uncomfortable for you because you're not someone necessarily who dominates in that way. This is a time for you to dominate. it is a time for you to recognize this like almost like industrial power that you have. Very cool. I would love to hear how this manifests specifically for you in your life. Feel free to comment below and share if you feel inclined to do so. I'm so happy you're here, Aquarius. Thanks for liking, subscribing, being a patron. Please consider becoming a patron of mine if you have not. The link is below. $8 a month is all it takes to really help me flesh this out, serve you even more on your physical and spiritual journey. I want to do that better for you. So if any little support you can offer helps me to do that. So grateful for you. I love you. I'm rooting for you. I'll see you next time.